Now then, how are we doing, guys? Just thought I'd give you a bit of an update and kind of explain to you what my sort of plan is for the foreseeable to achieve what I want to achieve, and kind of how I'm splitting it up in my mind to kind of make it easier to achieve for myself and not get too caught up in little things or too thinking too far forward and focus on that too much and being annoyed that I'm not there yet. This is kind of the way I'm thinking about it for the minute. I'm probably going to change how I'm thinking about it, but I just wanted to show you every step of the journey, including like the way that I'm thinking about things. So what do I actually want? Well, long term, which I'm thinking is kind of the 6 month radius, but hopefully less. Is basically just get swole again, if not more massive. I was just in great shape before, so I'm going to put all that muscle back on. And obviously I want to get bigger than that long term, but maybe I could. I mean, it didn't even take me that long to get in that kind of shape to begin with. So perhaps I could get even bigger than I was before, even in that time frame. And then obviously the second bit is get peeled as fuck again, or if not more diced. So yeah, basically the shredded element of it. So those are the main two things. Basically all the things that bodybuilders are even bothered about anyway. And then, but there's no use like thinking in this because I feel like it's going to take a long time to get there, and if I'm only focused on that, I need to sort of know how I'm going to get there, right? So I need to break it down a little bit more. So what do we do in the midterm or just this month? Well, the first thing I need to do to get swole is to be able to train properly again. So when the first session I did back, the first session I did when I went back to the gym, I did chest or a push session, and I was just absolutely knackered for a week. Basically, I couldn't do anything else. And it's not. I mean, but it's when it's that bad that you can't even train other body parts, because I couldn't even do back because of the fact I couldn't lift my arms above my head even. So that's like first order of business of the first month is be able to train properly again, because you're not going to be able to get big on one session a week, right? Are you going to be able to maintain, but yeah, not naturally, you're not going to do that. So that's kind of what I wanted to achieve in the first month. And yeah, so that's kind of like the focus as we're starting to get back. And then in the next 1 month, I got to lose a lot of pounds to get peels, probably more in total. From my starting weight, it was about probably looking at upwards of £30. But you can't lose that in 1 month, so I'm just saying, let's just lose £8 in a month, right? I actually lost more than that last month, so I'm setting myself a target that's not necessarily too difficult to hit, but at the same time, I don't want to make it so egregiously difficult that if one day I weigh in and I'm a bit more watery, then it just kind of messes your head, right? I had a lot of salt the night before, and now I haven't made my goal for the month. So I don't really want to be doing stuff like that. And I think £8 of weight loss is actually a bit more realistic. Yes, you can have big weight loss months, but over a longer period of time, it's really only sustainable to get to £2 a week, or £8 a month, especially when you get down to the leaner stages. I think when you're a lot fatter, I found it much easier to drop a lot of weight, even just because of the tissue that you have can hold more water, right? And so that water fluctuation element is a bigger part of it as well, until you get down to that leaner part of it, or at least that's what it is for me. So I've set myself a target of £8 this month, from where I am now, and then there's how do I actually achieve this? So there's the what do I want in a month and what do I want this week. I think the week element allows you to actually do things, right? Actually, take steps towards these goals. So I set myself a really easy target. I wanted to be able to train every body part in 1 week. This sounds simple, but when you've not been to the gym for 6 months, it's actually quite difficult. But the way that I have managed to achieve this, and I'm quite happy to just put a big fat tick there this week, is not doing what I did to start with. So not going crazy. Well, I thought that I wasn't going crazy, but I guess I was, and I've toned that down a bit. And when I did eventually get to do my back workout for the first time, I kind of swung the other way. I went too like too easy, and it felt easy at the time, and I kind of thought, well, I thought that about the chest, but then it hurt a lot. So yeah, I went very easy, and then I did legs, and definitely with legs I took it super easy because of the amount of cardio that I'm trying to do. Like I'm doing kind of 20,000 steps a day, right? That kind of region, and yeah, it's if your legs are knackered, it could mess you up for days. So again, with legs, I went really easy, but that did allow me to get back, legs, chest, and done another back day today, only because I just felt that the first one was kind of pointless. So I just basically moved everything up one. I did an extra plate on all the pin exercises, an extra like 5 kilogram on all the free weight exercises. So I just stepped it up a notch. Hopefully I'm not going to feel horrible tomorrow. But yeah, I've actually exceeded that because I've done back twice this week. So I've managed to achieve 4 sessions a week. And I think the next target really is to get back to 6 sessions a week. That's kind of what I was doing before, and I know that's not going to be for everyone, but it suits me. I think that training frequency I can recover from and get a lot of growth from it. And then the other one, this bit is yet to be decided because I've not done tomorrow's weigh-in yet, but I am having a very salty meal, gammon, egg and chips, although it is calorie controlled. But yeah, it could potentially put me a bit more watery, but we'll see if I can put a big fat tick next to that tomorrow.